Welcome everyone, Simon here from the Whales of Wall Street. A quick fire video today on the development with Binance that's been coming out in the news all over the place, relating to finally allowing the on-ramping utility of Apple Pay and Google Pay to be able to buy crypto on the fly pretty much, using your Binance account. So this is all done through Worldpay services. Let's go into this topic because I think this is a fantastic opportunity for Binance to really truly accelerate itself further as a crypto service, of course. And it's not even just an exchange anymore, really. It's pretty much becoming a full new digital bank, or thereabouts. Before we go into the topic a bit further, don't forget to smash that like button and hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't done so already. Don't forget as well to check out all the videos on the channel. Loads of different topics and discussions as always. But without further ado, let's go straight into this. So as we see on the title, this is on cryptonews.com. Binance taps Worldpay to enable Apple Pay, Google Pay integration. Now, we talked about this in a video probably about a year, maybe 2 years ago actually, about how we can get crypto to be more accessible, how I think that 2025 will be truly massively bolstered, not just with like the compliance aspects like ISO 222, you've got loads of standardizations going through this year. We've got the RTGS system, the new system, being switched on circa November this year as well. We talked about this in so many videos in the past, but we also mentioned many times about how on-ramping is such a big necessity to really have that mass adoption approach, because lots of people that come into crypto, especially newer people, they don't want to mess around with things like third-party banking apps, things like Banker, Simplex, etc., which do my head in. Let us know in the comments below if you share that philosophy on third-party on-ramping systems. But I think anyone and everyone really with a smartphone has probably used Apple Pay or Google Pay at some point in their life. It's so easy. I mean, I've been using it, I can't even know when, probably since it actually launched originally, Apple Pay and all those kind of things. But for me personally, I think this is an absolute game changer in the crypto space. Now, we're not seeing huge fluctuations of crypto users right now, or certainly loads and loads of transactions like we saw in the bull cycles. We're in a bear market at the moment, of course. This will come to an end, hopefully, by the end of the month, if not into the next month. I do think we will scale up leading up to that November area of the year. And I think one of the key areas, there's a few variables, of course. One of the key areas is accessibility. So, no more typing in, crazy card details, those sketchy third-party services, all those kind of things. You just pick your crypto, you choose Apple or Google, depending on what kind of phone you've got, and off you go. On top of that, we also need things like the interest rate situation to fix itself, inflation, etc. So there's more confidence, there's more availability of people's money to come into the crypto space. I think this is really important. So let's bear in mind, guys, as well, when you're talking to people or having that sort of discussion, people that don't know too much about crypto, have always wanted to get into the space and perhaps have been put off by those, things that we said earlier, the difficulty sometimes that you have in order to not just set up your account and things like that, but actually go on to then trading. It can be quite difficult for a lot of people. So I think Apple and Google Pay, I think there's like well over 2 billion people worldwide using these services. And I would honestly say that majority of that number, that 2 billion number, still aren't crypto savvy. But very much astute now with the facilitation of mobile payments. So it feels like to me, and we talked about a company called Swiplux before that were doing similar things. We talked about loads of other on-ramping technology integration partners for not just exchanges, but like things like websites of projects and things like this, or tokens that you can buy directly. I think Binance is just literally ripping that barrier down for more entrants to come in. So yeah, of course, as well, with the amount of different age groups that covers, also I think is really significant. It just opens the door opens to so many people. I don't know what the exact number is, but I know that it's in the trillions upon trillions of how much money is now transacted through the likes of Apple Pay and Google Pay. So we can move even just fractions of that into crypto. You're going to see a lot more volume. You see a lot more liquidity, especially on Binance. And I think if we, I'm not suggesting that we're going to see the BNB token go up significantly anytime soon, but that's definitely a token for sure that can be affected, because a lot of people use BNB, which is the Binance token, to get a reduction in fees when using the trading platform. So we can definitely keep an eye on that element as well. You can see some other aspects here. So a Solana-powered crypto debit card in partnership with MasterCard, allowing seamless digital asset spending anywhere MasterCard is accepted. So ZBEC, it's just opening the doors. I can't remember which project I was looking at earlier today, but there's a number of them just basically suggesting that you can just use your debit cards at MetaMask. I think it might have been actually the MetaMask debit card coming, just to be able to use it. What I still have in a sort of grey area in my mind is how tax and things is done with that. Surely, you can't just go and spend it. We've been through this topic so many times, but this tap and go mentality, the accessibility of it, allowing that through a massive giant in the crypto space like Binance to do this is absolutely incredible. We've got the Paris Blockchain Week coming up this week as well. I've no doubt that there's going to be a lot of topical information around this, especially with Binance being present there. Let's keep an eye on the Paris Blockchain Week channels, particularly for the live streams. I'm really interested to see what's talked about via Binance, and I'm sure they'll touch upon this because it's naturally announcing it today, or kind of being spread around today. This could take it to another level. So really interested to know what your thoughts are on this. I know it's a quick fire video, trying my best to get back into the swing of things with the channel over these coming weeks. I've actually been busy in the background doing a lot of research on a few new projects or token projects for sure, but also I'm putting together a comprehensive video of what's in my portfolio still from years ago, today, and what it might look like in the future, and also my plans, not necessarily from the trading perspective, but what the short-term ones, what are the long-term ones. So it's taken a bit of time to put that together, because I have had to have a bit of a clear out of some projects in my portfolio. I think I've had like over 30 or 40 assets, and it's just too much to be looking at. So we'll go in a bit more detail about that. So apologies for lack of videos, but I am working in the background on some other things as well for the channel, which I hope will enhance it. And as we get towards those bull cycles again, we're going to be in a really good position, and hopefully maybe just push forwards towards that 20,000 mark of subscribers. So really appreciate the support as always. Sorry this is a quick one, but we'll see you in the next update video. As I said, let us know what you think about this Binance integration project with Apple Pay and Google Pay via Worldpay. So many pays. Let us know. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.